Hi Taurus, welcome to my channel, my YouTube channel, Moon Jasper Jam. And if you're visiting me from Facebook, welcome to my pages. I have two, also called Moon Jasper Jam. You could view my readings here or there, wherever you guys want to. I tried to do a reading for you last night, but the sound did not come out. It was a really good reading. So I tried to go back and look at the cards that were showing because I can't just lay out your cards because as I shuffle, I see cards, and as I lay them out, I see cards that peek out in the deck. I'm going to do that, a quick review of that. I also did a moon reading for you because it was almost a full moon. Today's now the full moon, but yesterday was almost a full moon. It was passing through your sign. So I really wanted to get some messages out for you. So bear with me today. I'll probably pause a couple times so I could give you a full good reading. This is going to be, it is always timeless when I do my readings, but my intentions are for December 2020 and January 2021. So I hope everybody's okay and doing well. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to lower this down and I want to read to you some of the moon cards that came out for you. Okay, here we go. Okay. So you have adjustments are required. It's the third quarter moon that came out for you. You also got the waning moon. What do you need to release? And also you got this one here, which was the new moon in Gemini, which is communication is key. As I was doing these readings for you last night, I saw a lot of different things showing up throughout my reading. But I'm going to read to you just a little bit. I'm not going to read all the cards to you. I'm going to read some of it. Okay. So for the third quarter moon, this one, adjustments are required. Think of yourself as a vessel that has been filled more and more over the past few weeks. Some of what has come your way may have been wonderful, but there is also a lot of negativity, and you need to let go of this. Whatever situation you're asking about now, be honest about whether there are toxic emotions involved, which you need to release into the ethers. This card also comes with a promise that all is not lost. And I'm getting chills when I read this because a lot of cards came up in this sense. However, there are changes or adjustments required before you will get to where you want to be. The change of course is forecast now, that recent events have been understood and acted upon. There may also be a crisis now which will remind you of what you want and what it's time to let go. And last night the tower showed itself. And when I saw that tower, it reminded me of maybe an explosion, like kind of like, when you just can't take it anymore and you just yell or scream or get angry, or just whether it's by yourself or at someone, or maybe someone's doing this to you. Okay, this one, the communication is key, and that's important because I saw that last night too, because the King of Swords had come out at the one of the outcomes. So this one is in Gemini, the new moon. It says sorry, I can't speak. A successful relationship usually comes down to one thing, communication. And that's exactly what I said, that if you don't communicate, it's going to be volatile possibly. And that's because when I did your reading last night, I noticed that you guys are very busy and you're doing so much all the time that what happens is if you don't take time out and rest in between, then what's going to happen is you're just going to lose it. So whether it's you or someone in your environment, it also says, and the new moon in Gemini card is about the start of a new cycle for communicating with the person at the center of your question, or I could say as well, anything on your mind, whether it's your everyday life, your business, your home, your love relationships, whatever it is. Taking things through is the answer to whatever it is you're asking about. If you can't talk to that person, you can journal about it. There's a new start coming, a time to wipe the slate clean and start over. I also noticed that a lot of times last night that came out that some of you were contemplating on this type of relationship that you're in or type of situation where, you know, maybe it's not going as you please. Maybe you're not happy in it. It's not that you're completely unhappy, but that, you know, maybe there's been some trauma or turmoils in it, and you're wondering whether, you know, you're sad. You're wondering whether you should just move on or should you take another leap of faith and start over again in something new or begin something new in this one relationship. Okay, I have one more. I'm just going to read a couple things on there for you, which was the waning moon. And it says, what do you need to release? The waning moon points to what's falling away, kind of like that tower. Life goes in circles, and sometimes we need downtime, which is weird because the first card that came out for you last night was contemplating, resting, putting out your intentions, exhaustion in between, you know, possible fights or whatever it is. But no matter when the moon is in the cycle, this card you pull it, it's a sign that a situation has peaked. And that's just like the full moon going through your sign last night. And I also said about that full moon last night and you passing through your zodiac sign that you have strength. And with that strength is important how you use it. Because if you use it wisely and you take the time out and you refresh yourself, however that is, could be anything. Could be just taking a nap or just taking some time to yourself or doing something that's calm and relaxing for you. You could handle everything a lot better, refreshed in your mind and with other people and situations. Um, okay, so it's at its peak for better or worse. And it's time for you to go easy, easier. It's true. Okay, so this card could be very positive, but it's also suggesting that you let something go and stop trying so hard. It is safe to let go and move on and move forward with little resistance. So these are the cards I got out for you. I also noticed on the bottom of the deck, the second card in when I was done, is that this one was a full moon in Taurus, the one that was showing, which was you. It says your dreams need a practical plan. So that's your moon reading. Okay, Taurus, I'm just going to try to go over some of your reading last night when I was shuffling through some of the cards that were coming out. This was the first card that came out that I was talking about. This is you just trying to relax, take some time out. You know, some of you are exhausted. You know, you're contemplating. Maybe you just can't, you don't have the energy that you normally would have, even though you're always busy and you have to give yourself credit for all the time and patience you put into stuff. But it's okay to have a downtime. This is praying. This is meditating, putting out your intentions into the universe. Maybe some of you are just plain old exhausted because there's a lot coming your way and you have a lot on your plate. You're usually very rooted and stable and able to handle that. Maybe some of you just need some time out to continue on. This card showed as well. So the Four of Swords represents air. So it could be Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. It doesn't have to be. It could just be you and the energy. This right here, the Three of Pentacles, represents Earth. So I'd be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, but it doesn't have to be. This is contemplating on something that you want to build for a stronger foundation that lasts, you know, forever, something that you could build with. This could be a marriage, this could be a home, a job, relationships. This could be third party relationships stating that I want it to be stronger, but it's exhausting. Should I continue on with it? You were the first one that came out in your cards last night, besides for the ones that were showing themselves. This is you in your natural state, beautiful earth, representing a motherly figure who's loving, caring, nurturing, and knows patience most of the time. Even if they don't show it, they know that in order to get things done, you have to do one thing at a time, and you know that you're building for a stronger, solid, stable foundation for the future. Whether this is you independently building for something, or whether this is you building on your home or in a love relationship, you know that it takes time. And when you're going to share all of your love and your assets and everything that you have, you want it to be with somebody who's on board with you, somebody who's going to build with you and not destroy. The lovers came out. This could represent a Gemini, but it doesn't have to. It represents you finding your true self and what really makes you happy. You know, being with the one person that you could bear your whole heart and soul with. Whether you found this or whether you're putting it into the universe that you're looking for it, it is over you. And it's a possibility. Find your soulmate here. Some of you are sad because you're not looking at about what you lost. You're looking at what you lost and not what you have. So it's okay to be sad. Everybody is sad at one point or another. Probably because you're just tired because you have a lot on your plate. But there's celebration at hand. Maybe some of you are worried about it. Maybe because of the holidays. Celebration. It's not going to be how it normally would in the past. So maybe some of you are in mourning because of loss. But you have the happiest card in the deck. This came right out over you. It's like you're shining under the sunlight. You're also shining under the moonlight as well, because the moon was passing through your sign yesterday. So you have a lot of rays over you. You're beautiful and you're glowing. This is also you. This didn't come out last night, but at the end I saw it. This could represent you. This is a beautiful empress. This is the Queen of Queens. She takes a seed and she plants it. And she puts her intentions out into the world, into the universe, into the people, places, and things. And she as well is like the Queen of Pentacles, you. She takes her time and she builds over time. She enjoys what she's done. She appreciates it and she knows that she works hard. But don't forget to stop and appreciate all that you've already put into something. It's not going to be lost. I also had taken some photos last night from your reading. So I'm going to tell you what that is really quick, if you don't mind. Okay. You had, moving to your past, you had the wounded warrior. Somebody who's exhausted but refuses to give up on a position because you feel that it's worth it. Even though sometimes the actions and the situations don't coincide with what you're feeling in your heart and soul. Some of you were dealing with some trickery, okay? Somebody who was lying or cheating. The Tower came out, which, like I said before, could be an explosion because you're upset or angry or something you didn't see coming. This could be a marriage. It could be in a marriage and you're wondering if you should continue on with it. But it could also be in just a love relationship or a business, anything that you put your heart and soul into. But then the Fool came out and the Justice card and the Magician. That's stating that your intentions are being put out there and you're being heard. You have unlimited potential. Sometimes you just need to let go and just take that leap and know that whatever you're doing, if you're doing it with good intentions, with that strength I told you, and you're manifesting good things and not wasting your time, you'll have justice over it. You also had the King of Swords that came out. Somebody was defensive, holding their position. You had up at night worrying about something on your mind. You also feel a little trapped in a situation and you're wondering whether it's worth your time and energy to continue on this journey with this person or this place or this thing. I'm going to take a rest for a second. I'm going to do a whole new reading for you. Be right back. So Taurus, I'm back again. So anyway, I just wanted to reiterate yesterday before I do another whole little reading for you. I think it's really all about communication and how you're communicating with people or they are with you. It's with love and compassion and respect. Because if you don't communicate clearly and with love, and make sure that they're paying attention, but they won't hear what you say, people possibly, even your loved one. It'll go over their head. It's like you say something and they do something completely different because that's not what they heard. That's what they heard. They didn't hear what you were actually trying to say. So it's important for you guys to put out your good intentions and talk to people, whatever's on your mind. If this is a love relationship, just to talk to them clearly what you want with love and from the heart, because people will definitely hear you, or that person will. Also, today is the full moon, but it's in Gemini. And Gemini cards came out in your moon reading, and that's really all about communication. So I know that that message, you're supposed to hear that, and not to explode or let anybody explode on you, but to take the time out in between. So anyway, so I'm going to ask again, love and light, Holy Spirit, energies of love and light only to come forth for the zodiac sign of Taurus. Beautiful Taurus. Worried again, see up at night, but moving to calmer waters. Here we go. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do it. Ready? Here we go. And look, you have all the tools that came out, all the tools in the world to manifest what you want, but doing it, in a calm fashion, putting out to the universe what's on your mind and to the people and places, putting your energy in and with love. Being a little defensive, maybe somebody is because you're protecting something. And that makes sense because when you've worked hard and you're grounded and rooted in something, you expect to have good results, and you will. Okay? The energy over the magician, working very hard and focusing. Like I said, you have a lot on your plate. You're feeling something might be dead. All the time and effort you put into it, but keep focusing. Take that time out you need. So, like I said, there's a lot on your plate and there's a lot coming up. Maybe somebody was backstabbed, okay, and you don't know what to do. So you're going to take time out, but you're also going to keep focusing when you have a clear head and and you're relaxed. There's the Queen of Swords peeking out. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or you saying, I'm done. Some of you are just feeling done. Somebody were left abandoned. There's been arguments and you're really trying to heal. Some of you want to leave it all behind. And look, that was the card that came out again yesterday. Contemplating, meditating, praying, putting your intentions out there, but keep focusing. Don't give up your hopes and your dreams. Take one thing at a time. And the root of this for you, possibly needing an apology, but this is a love offer coming in, maybe from water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Doesn't have to be, it could be you offering it. And it's very, very solid and stable. Okay? And you're going to defend this no matter what, because you want to know what's going to work for the long term. Okay? You're going to defend this position because this is beautiful. This is a new home. This is a solid relationship, whether it's all new or whether you're just recreating it to make it more solid and stable. Moving behind you, having justice. Before, the justice was coming out as your advice, that you're going to have justice over everything, that for third party, but justice and celebration, being able to celebrate and being yourself and having all the energy you need to do. And if this is love, having justice over a third party relationship, possibly with water, but maybe somebody's not showing their emotions. Doesn't have to be water. It could just be somebody who has a lot of love to give but not showing it. Because news raced in, possibly, about a third party. Maybe you found out. Or news raced in about a celebration. Okay? And you're not sure whether you should partake in it. But it's a solid, stable offer. The future of this for you? There you go. You got two from above. This is a brand new celebration, a brand new start. Take that seed and plant it. Because where other people don't see growth, you do. Or someone does. This is your future. Seeing things in a different perspective. Why? Because you had to be put there because things weren't as it seemed. Things weren't as it seemed. But this is a beautiful start. It's something brand new. Love, home, family, business, whatever it is. Contemplating putting it out to the universe. Maybe some of you are worried about finances, or maybe you're saying, okay, let me just budget better, figure out a way to budget. Your advice here, Taurus, 2 gifts from above. And look, the Queen of Swords came out. The way to get to this person's heart is through their head. This could be you, or it could be somebody around you. Somebody might have been blocked, blocking their heart, blocking calls, blocking texts, whatever it is. Maybe somebody said, I'm cutting stuff off because I see the beauty that's really there. Maybe you're not seeing it, but it's all there. You have 2 awesome offers here. Brand new, passionate beginning, and something that's solid and stable. Could be money, could just be a really solid relationship. What about the Queen of Swords? This was the last card that came out yesterday, which is a happy home, happy life, happy family. And you're going to do whatever it takes to keep that or get that. Okay. And you're going to be on board with somebody by communicating with them. Because if they're not, you could have a choice. You could continue on in a relationship that you know is not going to be good for the long run, or you could be on board with someone and you're both saying, let's make this beautiful and let's make it happen. Because you have all the tools to do it, and there's the real love there, and passion, and practical matters, or being taken care of. It's a very stable relationship, and a possible outcome for you guys here in these messages. Possibly being up at night and worrying about this and contemplating still. What should I do? There's another one sticking out here. It's saying it's this judgment. Maybe you're judging or somebody's judging. But this is having a second chance. This is say, let's go, wake up. If you don't hear it, it's going to get louder and louder. Wake up, stop worrying, because you have all this beautiful stuff around you. If it's love, it's there. It's there. Somebody's focusing on you. This is you all the way. One more. The Queen of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but being somebody's really emotional and sad. Maybe, like I said, you couldn't celebrate because of what's happening. Maybe somebody's in mourning. Maybe somebody's involved in a third-party relationship and they're sad over it and they're trying to figure out what to do, and you have so much love to give, or they do, but it's not showing. You don't know how to show it, or they don't, but you want it and you're putting your heart out there. That's what you're doing. You're manifesting it. You're putting out your heart and soul. It's really beautiful. Move forward with love, compassion. Don't worry about anything. You have a lot of beautiful things around you. Those people that were once on board may not be on board. They're not for you. But look, you got the happiest card in the deck. It came out for you yesterday. Came out right over you yesterday. This is being enlightened. Okay, this is having fun. This is being with your soulmate. This is being playful. And there you are. I'm so happy you came out. Some of you are sad. But look, right underneath that, once you contemplate and heal and take time out, you're going to be enlightened and you're going to have good time. It's going to be fun for you. It's going to, you need to put stuff down. You're carrying too much. Or you need to just do one thing at a time and take that rest in between, like I said. This is you, rooted, grounded, loving, caring, nurturing. Like I said before, whatever you're going to put out there and build upon, you want someone to build upon with you. Not so you build so they could take it down. I love this reading for you. I'm sorry my reading messed up yesterday. What are you going to do? I'm going to do something else for you guys, just very quickly. I'm going to ask the universe, I'm going to keep you out. Who's coming toward you in love, or who is the person? Who's coming toward you in love? Look, something unstable. This could be an Aries or Scorpio, but there's lots of messages trying to come through in love. They really, it's like, it's so beautiful. It's there, but for some reason, I don't know if this is communication or, a third party. Somebody that's on your mind is definitely, you're thinking it's unstable because maybe it is. So you're trying to figure out what to do about it. What's on your mind about this person? The King of Pentacles. Somebody who's, oh, it's a soulmate. Somebody who really is the one for you, or whether you're in it or you want to be. This is your this is your soulmate. This is your soulmate. Look at that. Beautiful. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, doesn't have to be, but whatever it is, you feel very complete with them. That's really beautiful. And that is your soulmate. What's on their mind about you? Well, look at that. That's a soulmate. They see you eye to eye. They want to. They're moving to calmer waters because of this unstable situation. And there's your Three of Pentacles again, third party. Or just lack of communication, not building, not communicating. Like I said, it's all the same. It's amazing. You're moving to calmer waters. Keep working on it. Okay? Because you will have a solid, stable situation happening here once you communicate and collaborate together and speak your mind. What brings you guys together here? Wanting to leave it all behind. Just wanting to be emotionally fulfilled. Okay? Celebrating. There you are. Came out yesterday too. The Hierophant, wanting to be on the same page. Same morals, same values, same ideas. Working together in collaboration. I mean, you can't get any better than that. It's your soulmate. What's a possible outcome for this relationship here? All right, so somebody's not going to deal with the juggling back and forth, or there's too much going on. You have a second chance at it. Somebody's making an offer, but someone might not be interested. They're bored, they're tired, they're contemplating, or they're just not interested because they know what the situation is from the past. Taking some time out to reflect, but don't worry because you're going to have a second chance at this. That's judgment. You're going to have a second chance. Take some time out to reflect. This heartbreaking news that came in, whether you learned about it or they learned about it, it's part of life because there were uncertainties there, the moon. But you have a gift. You have 3 gifts today. A gift of clarity to make a clear decision, whether it hurts or not. I mean, maybe some of you are not ready to give this up. Maybe you want a renewal in it. This came out. Well, no, the 2 of Wands came out yesterday, but this is the 3 of Wands. Overlooking everything that you've been through already, and it's been heartbreaking in some areas, not all areas, because you have a lot of rooted stableness here. But this is all about a victory. This is a victory card, a victory in truth and justice, and moving forward with exactly what you want and what you feel that you need in your heart to survive. I just feel like, there's a lot of air around you, okay, because you went from worry to now clarity. You took that time, or you're going to reflect, okay, and you have to have the strength. This could represent a Leo. Maybe somebody's immature, but that maybe, they have good intentions, but there could be some immaturity here because nobody wants to be an option. See, there's options out there. You're just trying to get information more about it. This is you moving forward in your true element, stating that I know that I have to build upon something that's bright for my future, for your future. I say mine, and knowing that with time and patience and energy, slow energy, not rushing in or rushing out, that you could calm the beast, calm all of those emotions inside of you, calm someone else down. Just like, this person's taming something that nobody is ever afraid of this. Someone is afraid of this situation, but with patience and time, you will build it, and they will love you for it, for being very, very nurturing and loving in spite of what's been going on. It's their issues, their karma. And there you are, alone, beautiful, independent. Don't need it much. You don't need it if it's not going to be good for you. But now you have another soulmate here. You have another soulmate because you got the king that came out here, and the queen showed itself before. Where is she? That's a soulmate. Could be a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, but either way, it's a very intellectual situation. You really could talk to this person. You know, it's stimulating to the mind. Great conversations, light, fun, airy. If it's sometimes in love, it could be a little harsh. So again, remember to communicate with love. It came out before in the other reading. That's why I can't find the Queen of Swords, but that was a soulmate right there. So it looks good, you guys. You know, you're going through some stuff. You're contemplating, thinking. I think it's going to work out for you. Whatever you decide, it's your decision. And to know that you're fine on your own until you could be with people or that one person that collaborates with you and works well with you to build for a stronger foundation. Just like they say, make sure that when you're rowing in a boat that, you know, they're helping you row and they're not putting holes in your boat. But anyway, so I hope you enjoyed these messages. If you did, please subscribe, like, and share. Visit me on my Facebook pages, Moon Jasper Gem. And if you'd like a private or group reading, we could do it either through FaceTime, or if you're local, we could do it in person. And I have readings are available. So hope all is well. Happy holidays. To the next time. Bye.